Hey guys, it's me, Kareem, and this is my first time in a while reacting or just making a video in general.
I remember in the beginning I forced him to react to a video.
I have my kitty with me. He wants to go shoot. Bye, Shaq.
Subscribe to Carlos Kazid and TD Embert or I will literally eat your kneecaps.
Okay. Okay, guys. So, you heard my brother say to subscribe to his channel.
Don't make me eat your kneecaps, especially with this virus going around. I don't want to get the coronavirus after eating your kneecaps.
Okay.
Alright, well, enjoy the video or you lose your kneecaps.
He's joking. He's never
Looking sober and elevator will eat your drive.
I don't know if he's joking. So we are going to reacting to I'm slowly turning into a snake by the I don't remember the channel, but I will plug it. So let's do this.
My name is Amelia. I'm 15 years old, and now I look completely normal. But I didn't always. I used to look like a snake.
What?
All of my skin was covered in scales, and I would shed it regularly. Do you want to know how I became snake-like and then reverted back into normality? The secret of my salvation is this 3-year-old girl. If not for this baby, my story could have ended completely differently. My skin problem started at birth, though the last 5 years of my life have been the hardest. A real nightmare. I literally turned into a reptile. My skin became very dense and dry, like tarp, and it felt really tight against my skin. As I was growing quickly, it would tear and rip. My body would shed the broken skin.
Oh, and guys, this is my first time recording in a while. I broke my phone, and now I have a tablet. I'm not going to break this one, so I can continue making some content for you guys. Let's get back.
Which was terrible, but it got worse. How do snakes do it? My skin began to get rougher and became cracked. It began to flake and darken in patches and left me feeling terrible. After all, it wasn't just that this was happening, but it was clearly visible to everyone as well. People began to call me a snake, and I cried constantly. I was so upset because it wasn't like I had any control over it.
Yeah.
I began to be homeschooled so as to avoid the terrible teasing from my classmates. At home, I took a shower every hour to relieve the feeling of tightness and would lubricate my whole body with moisturizer at least 10 times a day.
Whoa.
I felt better after, but never for long. I felt like an outcast in my own skin, with no friends to speak of and almost always alone. My parents were always at work. I tried to understand what was wrong with me. Why did I have skin like a snake? What was this weird condition? I went to all the doctors in my area, but no one could accurately give me a diagnosis. The doctors took a dozen different tests and examined me from head to toe, but no one could give a reason. Why was this happening to me? I was in complete despair. My family didn't have money for treatment in a private clinic or abroad, and that was even if we could explain what was happening. The situation seemed hopeless. But one day, my parents came home with some unexpected news. My mom and dad had worked hard to save money, and finally, we could afford a family trip to a big city. We would take a walk around the city, see the sights, and, of course, drop by a new doctor. But everything went wrong on the trip. Me and my family went on holiday, and we were walking around a large mall when it happened. It was so huge that I'd never seen one like it before. But I couldn't completely relax because I was like a snake in a beautiful garden. In order not to scare people, I was wound from head to toe in clothes, even hiding my face behind a scarf so no one could see my hideous scales. I kept my distance from everyone so as to not attract unwanted attention. But then, something incredible happened. I was looking in one of the shop windows when I heard a baby scream. I looked and saw a little girl on the stairs directly above me. The baby was standing on the banister by herself without any adults nearby. At any moment, the baby could fall, and I was terrified for her. And then the baby really caught her foot and hung helplessly on the edge of the stairs. I didn't know what to do. I was afraid that I would draw attention to myself if I ran to save her, but no one else seemed to have even noticed she was there. 2 seconds was enough for me to decide, and I rushed to the stairs. I managed to grab her, just in time, as she had almost wriggled her foot free of the bar that was stopping her from falling.
And I'm gonna
I grabbed
react
her and held
to
her
a
in my
few
arms,
different videos.
shaking.
And
just
videos.
then, she tore off the scarf from my face.
Oh, you little.
What do you think the girl did? Scream? Cry? No. The girl smiled at me. Can you imagine? Her parents came running over, grabbed their baby, and began to kiss her tenderly. I thought that the girl's father was looking at me menacingly, and I fully expected them to shout at me and drive me away because of my condition. But they both came up to me and hugged me, thanking me profusely.
What the?
And they didn't say anything about my skin. I couldn't believe it. The baby's mom asked if there was anything they could do to thank me and offered to buy me something from the mall. I thought for a second and then began to sob. I was a bundle of nerves being out in public, and now with all this, my emotions began to pour out. I don't want any gift. I just want to be healthy. But nothing can help a snake like me, I sobbed. I asked them to leave me be, but their reaction was completely unexpected. They hugged me and began to reassure me. Even the baby stroked my cheek. They then said that goodness is always rewarded, and that a
swear this
miracle
has
would
to
be
be
waiting
fake.
for me. What nonsense. I hadn't
My
believed in such
brain.
nonsense for a long time. How long had I waited for a miracle to come, to rescue me from all of this? And for what?
Yeah.
Miracles don't happen, period. Maybe not. But what I didn't know was that this incident would change my whole life. The couple didn't argue with me about it and just took my address from my parents. An hour later, I had my doctor's appointment. But alas, nothing helped me here either. I fell into an even greater despair than before the trip, and I was inconsolable. But 2 months later, the parents of the girl I had rescued showed up at our door, and with some brilliant news. They turned out to be volunteers, and for the last 2 months, they had raised money for my treatment. I couldn't believe it. They might be able to cure me. They'd already found a clinic in Spain where I would be examined by world specialists, and it was there that a miracle happened. Something I had only dreamt was possible. For the first time, the doctors were able to give me an accurate diagnosis. I had lamellar ichthyosis, a rare genetic skin disease which meant that my cells weren't able to hold water, and they would create keratinose scales and thus constantly shed from me, like a snake. Now I had a chance to live a normal life. I was prescribed a medicine that slows down cell growth. In just 10 days, the skin began to retain water better and was less dry. After 3 months of treatment, I was normal. Of course, I needed to constantly monitor myself and smear myself in special creams, but I'm no longer a snake, and all thanks to a chance encounter with this baby in a shopping center. That was the true miracle. Do you believe that good deeds beget good deeds in return? Tell us in the comments below.
What? Okay, that's our next one. I haven't seen it though. What the? I'm gonna skip that immediately.
Hey, I'm Kylie, and I'm 25
Oh, I forgot to
years
plug
old.
the channel.
To show you my face, or rather, what has grown on it. I'm sick of everyone staring at me. It's like I'm some kind of damn monster. You probably want to see what I'm hiding under this mask, right?
Shoot.
I've always been beautiful.
Shoot. I wanna plug this channel.
That was the true miracle. Do you believe that
Okay.
good deeds beget good deeds in return?
Go watch
Tell us in the
Dory's
comments below,
story.
and remember to like my story and subscribe to the channel for more awesome content.
It's Dory's stories, guys. I don't wanna watch that. I've already seen it. Just give me a minute.
Where I would be examined by
Bro.
us constantly shed.
I'm sorry, guys.
But I'm no
Technical
longer-
difficulties. No. I'm gonna break my finger. I guess we have to. Oh, I know. Guys, give me a minute. Okay, we're back. It's loading. My Wi-Fi isn't that good. My battery was full. Shoot, my charger's downstairs. Okay, I'll get that later. I popped the pimple and started to grow. What? I think I did something. I live in a house. I wish I had never drank it. My body will never. Okay, let's check this one out because I can't really find anything, but my Wi-Fi is perfect good. Oh. Speaking of having it, I'm gonna make a few videos today.
Okay, that's definitely not what I thought.
I'm also gonna watch other things, but
My name's
YouTube.
Alex, and I'm 26 years old.
He's a Smurf.
Have you found your soulmate? Or are you still looking for the love of your life? I've always had a problem. I was
Second
shy
one, man.
and rarely made new friends.
Second one, man.
All of my life, I've been a nerd. Bright, but not beautiful. A
I
geek
don't
with a
mock.
pimply face.
I don't
I
mock
spent almost all of my
nerds,
time at work,
guys.
testing drugs in the science lab of a large
What?
pharmaceutical company. It's all insanely interesting to me, but not especially so for girls.
I'm a not
I have
for
big
kids
problems
channel,
when it comes to them.
so
After
who
all,
cares?
who would love a pimply nerd? Some time ago, I was in the laboratory testing a new drug when I had a sudden impulse. Why not secretly try one of the drugs on myself? I thought that maybe it would cure me of my acne. Nothing had worked so far. At first, nothing happened. But after 6 months, my acne really did begin to disappear. My
Idiot!
skin was becoming cleansed.
I
and
think
so
you're gonna
I
turn to
continued
a
with my
Smurf.
treatment. But I felt like I was becoming more attractive already. So I increased the dosage of the drug.
Holy!
Every day. Whenever I stopped taking it, my acne reappeared again. So I took it continuously for about 3 years. Eventually, though, I
You
began
turned
to
to a
notice
Smurf.
something. That the shade of my skin was turning a little blue. At first, I didn't believe my
Smurf.
eyes. But after a while, the skin began to really turn blue. I looked like some kind of Smurf.
Yep.
Was this a known reaction to the new drug? I couldn't tell anyone that I took it without permission. And so I hoped that maybe it would turn back to normal and everything would soon blow
Stop
over.
taking it.
No such luck. Girls, meanwhile, still remained a problem for me. Apparently, it wasn't only my acne they found off-putting. I didn't know why they didn't like me, but the sad fact remained true. They didn't like me. And now, with my blue skin, I decided that no one else would want me either. I would be
Smurf.
lonely all my life.
If I like Smurfs
So
and
I
I
stayed
were a
at
girl,
home, ordering products online.
and
I began to earn money online, and occasionally, I would visit dating websites.
bruh,
That was my fatal mistake. On one such dating site, I had one of my old photos, where I didn't yet have blue skin. And then, a miracle happened. A true beauty messaged me. Ashley was a goddess in human form with dyed blue hair. This was destiny. She and I didn't have to talk long before she invited me to meet up with her at a cafe. Damn, what should I do? Despite my fears, I decided that I couldn't miss my chance with a beautiful girl. And then I decided, you should not miss your chance. And that's what I came up with. I asked Ashley to meet at a club instead of a cafe. A club with blue neon lights. I had looked at 20 different clubs before stumbling on this one. I was very proud of myself. I went on the date and had butterflies the whole time. But Ashley was very sweet. After a few cocktails, we started to dance together. It was so much fun. And then suddenly, boom. There was some issue with the electricity and the lighting inside the club went down.
oh
They
shoot.
turned on the regular house lights after a moment.
Oh!
Ashley saw me. The real me.
Oh!
Became huge with surprise. I held my breath, expecting her to scream. But instead, Ashley squealed with delight. Did she like me? She then invited me to continue our date over a coffee somewhere quieter. Ashley said she
brain.
was a huge fan of the color blue, and she loved unusual guys. Her previous boyfriend had been all tattoos and had been almost blue. But I was actually blue. For her, I was a dream come true. A real gift from fate. Can you imagine? She wasn't ashamed to walk with me out on the streets. She hugged me publicly and held my hand for everyone to see. She even ended up taking a few photos for Instagram, which she said could, thanks to my unique skin color, make me a star on the web. Perhaps if I was a little bit bolder. At the time, I couldn't believe my happiness, and I really tried to be more outgoing and relaxed. Ashley ended up moving in with me. I worked from home, and
Do I
she
play
went to
some
work in a tattoo
games?
parlor
Am I
where she worked as a
play-
manager. She was so beautiful that I was constantly terrified that someone would take her away from me, and then I would be left alone again. So I came to a decision. Ashley needed to turn blue too. Then she definitely wouldn't leave me, as we'd be the same. I still had impressive reserves of my
Holy!
which I had been bringing home from work all these years. I secretly began to mix the drug into Ashley's food. Every day, I looked at her and waited. When would she turn blue? Of course, this would take time, but I was hoping that maybe it would affect her faster. If only I knew what it would lead to. One morning, I mixed the drug into her fresh orange juice, which I poured for her every day. I didn't notice that Ashley was watching me. She flew at me in a second and grabbed the drugs vial. "What is this, Alex? Are you trying to poison me?" I didn't know what to say or what excuses to make. Ashley was furious because she thought that I wanted to hurt her. So I had to tell her the whole truth. She was repulsed at me and slammed the door as she left. Nobody liked me anyway, and now I had lost the only person who accepted me as I am. I
Bruh.
locked myself in my home again and didn't go out. But after a while, I thought and came to a decision. I had to fix this. I ordered a wedding ring on the internet, fixed with a precious blue stone. It cost all of my savings.
Oh,
Then
bruh, I know what's
contacted
gonna happen.
Ashley
She's gonna say
to
no,
propose to her.
possibly.
I asked her to come back, and the next day she returned. As she
Hair's
stood in my
black.
living room, I felt so happy. In my pocket, I had the precious ring. But Ashley didn't take off her jacket, and for some reason, stood there wearing a hood. I wanted to kiss her, but she pushed me away.
Back
I wanted to reconcile, to show her the ring. But she removed her hood, and I saw her bright green hair.
I thought it
Stood
was
there,
black.
unable to move. She took a
What?
suitcase, packed her things, and then left.
I know why I thought it was black. Because you have, like, dye black hair or green hair. It's gonna... Because if you dye your hair black, after you're dyeing your hair, like, purple or something, it's going to... When it hits by light, it's gonna look green. So probably, if it's, like, light green... Because it was light green on dyed black hair. I don't have this. But I have a friend who has this problem, trying to dye their hair back to purple. Why am I telling you my business? Now I've had... So, what I mean is that I think they're the opposite sides of the color wheel, I want to say, and that they're giving the opposite. I was about to hit the
I
pause.
remained
Let's get
where
back
I'd
to
been,
it.
holding the ring in my
It's been
hand.
17
Ring
minutes.
with the big blue stone. A few weeks later, I saw her on Instagram. She was on
Insta.
someone's feed,
She's
showing
with
how she put
Hulk.
up a cosplay party with some random guy in a Hulk costume. In that moment, I realized that I had completely lost her, all because of my stupid trick. I have no girlfriend, no friends, and I'm incredibly lonely. What do you think about my skin color? Do you like the color blue? Perhaps there's a girl out there who'd like to meet me. If so, tell me in the comments below.
Marriage is
I'll read
only
everything
just to
that's
make my
posted.
parents
Maybe
angry.
we'll find each other this way.
It's the same channel
My name is Kelly.
for
I'm
what I was
21.
just
Have your
watching.
parents
Still,
ever
go watch
caught you
them.
doing something awkward?
We're
My mum
watching
and dad came back from their vacation
this thing.
and caught me with my boyfriend, but they weren't even shocked by that. The thing is, my lover is 68. I was born
What
in California.
the-
I was a long-awaited child, so my mum and dad made my childhood into a fairy tale. Unreal dresses, jewelry, dolls. I even had my own collection of crowns. I felt like a princess. My parents often repeated that only a prince can be good enough for me. They were sure that a fantastic future awaited me, but their forecast was
What the
not to
hell?
become true. Though I always had male attention, I was bored by my peers. Some of them read no more than 2 books throughout their lives. For me, talking was in first place. I wanted to be with someone who saw me not only for my exterior. I was already 20 and had never
What
even kissed
fried,
anyone.
burned up
I
turkey
heard what was
AIDS
said about
cancer
me,
is this?
that I am arrogant and prideful. My friends laughed behind my back.
The
I
heck?
started spending an increasing amount of time alone, strolling by the ocean at sunset.
What the-
During one of these
oh,
evenings, I,
Prepare
as
fried
usual, decided
burned
to take a
turkey
swim.
AIDS
I don't know
cancer
what the
is
cause
this?
was, weeks after my cold or the starting storm.
corny.
But I suddenly felt as wave after wave pushed me around and that I was losing control of my body. I
Obviously.
couldn't take a breath. Water entered my nose
On.
and mouth, more and more. I was drowning. But
Flip.
then someone's hands grabbed me and carried me
It's an
out.
old man.
It was dark and my head was spinning, but I could see my savior, a crazy hot man, looked around 40, similar to Antonio Banderas. It ended up that he was surfing when he noticed I was drowning and pulled me out. The next day, and I was able to get a better look of him. Joe's looked older than it seemed at night. It changed nothing. Talking with him was so interesting. He was so smart, and I felt he was wise. With
This is
no one else in
corny.
the whole world did I feel as good as with him.
I'm
Even when I
crying.
found out he wasn't 40, but 68, I didn't care. He was the first to kiss me, and it was so
No,
amazing that we didn't only limit ourselves to talking and kissing under the moonlight. To know how it was doing it for us, trust me, everything was alright. Joe's was hot like Tabasco sauce. He lived in a bungalow by the sea and had no money, but it didn't seem like this bothered him. While my parents weren't home, we spent all the time at my place. It was during one of these days that we were caught. My father was enraged and kicked the both of us out. I didn't know where to go, while Joe's laughed and unexpectedly put on a wedding ring on my finger.
Holy!
Imagine it. He made it out of a can of beer. It was so romantic, in Joe's style. I agreed to become his wife. Father
You!
lost it when he found out about it. He yelled and pleaded me to break up with Joe's. I never saw him in such a state. But I didn't care. I went to live in the bungalow with my beloved, and though I got used to completely different conditions, at a minimum, showering and going to the washroom inside the house, I still felt totally happy, as I was with the person whom I loved more than anyone in the world. But what happened 2 months later shocked me. One sunny day, Joe's gifted me a giant diamond. I instantly thought that he had stolen it. In front of my eyes, the fairy tale was destroyed. As I definitely did not want to live with a thief, the correct decision seemed to be to leave. Joe's watched what was taking place and laughing, which made me even more upset. And when I was already at the bungalow's doorstep, he said it was his diamond, and that it is definitely not the biggest one in his ancestral collection. What? I couldn't believe my ears.
What
Ends up
the?
Joe's is a millionaire who not just once got screwed over by gold-digging girls, all this time.
Gold digger! Gold digger! Sorry, that's my gold
While
digger
my
alert.
parents were still categorically against it, though they accepted a cabriole as a gift from Joe's. Mum insisted me not to stay with him, as he is 68. And if I had
And
no
you're
idea of his
500.
actual life during these few months,
Get
then
wrecked.
how could I think I know him? I was hurt by my parents' reaction, as I thought they would support me before the big event. But both my mum and dad refused to go to the wedding in Mexico. In any
Mexico!
case, I was happy that I would finally meet Joseph's family
What
and
am
see
I
his
doing?
actual home. The entire trip, I had the feeling I had wings behind me and diamonds around my head. But soon, my fairy tale turned into a nightmare. When we finally got to Joseph's villa, 2 twin women were standing at the porch. They looked a bit older than 40, very cute, by the way they were shaking. I understood that they must have Parkinson's. At first, I decided that these were just younger sisters. Dumb me. Turns out they were his daughters. Joe said that now we will live together. I couldn't believe what I heard. The floor under my feet shook. These women were my mum's age and now were my little girls. Other than that, they were sick and needed care. My husband hugged me and asked, "My love, if something happens to me, will we leave our daughters?" I buried myself in his shoulder, so he didn't know I
The
was
mother is younger than their daughter.
have it all. Money, a husband, a fantastic villa.
My brain is dying.
Thinking,
Ah!
what will be next? With my husband who is 68? With your daughters? Maybe I
Poor
rushed and from a
fucking
princess became an
Poor
old queen.
dabbing hedgehog
Could age be
40.
a hindrance to happiness?
Okay,
Give me a word of advice in the comments.
check out their channel, guys. We are gonna do something on a different app that is not YouTube. So we are on Netflix and we are going to be watching Minecraft Story Mode. Let's do this. My brain. It took me so long to. It took me a good 30 minutes or so. I'm not gonna skip this,
Wow. Hi,
even though
everyone.
I've
welcome to
basically
Minecraft Story
seen
Mode.
most of
I'm
it.
Petra, and I'm gonna.
Ruben!
Oh, right. That is my assistant.
I've seen
Ruben.
people play this
Say hi,
game.
Ruben.
The folks at Netflix wanted us to explain something super fast, right, Ruben? See, we're gonna need your help. Yeah, yours, to play the awesome, exciting story you're about to see. You are going to play as Jesse, hero of Minecraft
I'm
story.
playing as him.
And your decisions will change all kinds of stuff. You'll know it's time to make a choice when your screen looks like this. All
I
you gotta
choose
do
two.
is tap on which choice you want.
I tap on 2 because I like pumpkin. I don't like pumpkin pie, but
Awesome. Well, I think that might be everything.
oh yeah,
right.
right.
Most important thing is to have fun, okay? This is gonna be great.
I know it's season 1.
That's our cue. See you soon.
I cut myself. I'm not in a kitchen, but I cut myself. Or like, anywhere with sharp objects, but I cut myself. I have a bit of paper next to me and I cut myself. Why can't you load? My Netflix sucks.
Oh, hi.
What?
You need to pick which Jesse you
Oh,
want
yeah.
to play as. Oh. Hello.
Hey,
I'll have them both read from the script to help you pick. Okay, let's do this. Teamwork makes the dream work. Nailed it.
Dude.
Right?
I pick him. He's really-
it seems the student has become the master, and the pigs will have their day.
Ooh, another
I'm
good
with him,
option.
even though I
Tough choice.
don't eat pigs. I'm
Okay,
a pig lover.
ready?
My favorite
Go
animal
ahead.
is
Choose which Jesse you want to play.
male, because I am a guy.
Right, yes.
Maybe next
Okay, now
time.
we can start your game. Places, everyone!
Yeah, yeet in the fleet and the dabbing hedgehog of the Spottington. I got spit over my microphone.
Nothing built can last forever.
Shoot!
And every legend,
Give me a minute.
how great, fades with time. With each passing year, more and more
Fix it.
details are lost until all that remains are
I'm taking out
myths,
a microphone. I got all over my
half-truths.
lips.
To put it simply, lies. And yet, in all the known universe, between here and the far lands, the legend
If I use
of
my
the
account,
stone endures,
I'd be done with this.
unabridged as self-evident fact. Indeed, it is only a troubled land that has need for heroes, and ours was fortunate to have so long ago 4 heroes such as these.
No, 5. Idiot.
Gabriel the warrior, before whose sword all combatants would tremble. Eligard the redstone engineer, whose machine
We basically have these 4 people, but they're not the actual
Magnus the
people.
rogue, who would channel his deceptive creativity for the benefit of all. And Soren the architect, builder of worlds, and leader of the Order of the Stone.
There's 5.
These 4 friends together would give so much to gain their rightful place as 4 heroes. Their greatest quest would take them on a dangerous journey
There's
to
5.
this creature known as the Ender Dragon.
According to the games, there's 5.
Order of the Stone emerged victorious, and the dragon was defeated.
Yeah, because dragons suck.
They slipped away into the pages of legend.
Gabriel dies.
But when one story
joking.
ends, another one begins.
I've had the cough since months. I've had a cough for
Would you
months
rather
now.
fight 100 chicken-sized zombies
Chicken-sized
or
zombies.
10 zombie-sized chickens?
10 zombie-sized chicken.
Olivia asked which thing you'd rather fight.
10
You get to
zombie-sized
choose
chicken.
what Jesse says next. Just to be
Zombie-sized
clear,
Yeah,
10.
I'd have to go with the giant chicken. Not because I want to, or because I think it would be easy, but because they would be an abomination.
imagine their giant feet.
Like I said, an abomination.
So, I've got a daylight sensor on the roof, and if I do this right, these lamps should turn on once it gets dark. I didn't want to just leave Ruben here with nothing while we're at the building competition.
He's coming with us.
Really?
What
Really?
kind of question is that? Of course he is.
Okay, I'm not saying he shouldn't come. I'm not. But don't you think it's a little weird that you take him with you everywhere you go?
Mean.
Ruben's my best friend.
I thought
Yeah.
I was your best friend.
Idiot.
Both of you are.
I didn't mean anything by it. I'm glad he's coming. I just don't want to give people one more reason to call us losers.
I don't care, you little idiot noob face.
I'm just... It wears you down.
It's been half an
Loser,
hour.
Olivia. So win.
Okay? Fine.
You hear that?
It's Axel. I remember what that thing does to him.
You guys totally freaked out. That was us.
Get wrecked.
What's the matter with you?
Cool mask.
Cool mask. It is, isn't it? Yeah. Very
I'm siding with Axel.
The look on your faces.
Did you bring the fireworks?
Of course I did. I
Not.
brought something for the little guy.
Yay.
You brought Ruben a disguise?
We're going to a convention. Somebody's got to wear a costume. He looks awesome. It only took
Rawr.
like a million hours to build it. All right.
You definitely brought the fireworks, right?
Yes, I'm ready. Waiting on you guys.
If he was really your best friend, you wouldn't let him go outside dressed like that.
The only thing more dangerous than putting a costume on a pig is trying to take it off. Hurry up and grab your stuff.
It's
Meet you
right.
downstairs, okay?
Okay.
Let's get a few items.
Flint and steel, not too shabby. One of these days, we're gonna win the Endercon building competition. And when we do, people will look at us and say, hey, there goes Jesse and Ruben, winners of the Endercon building competition.
Don't forget your other
Change
friend.
the name. Give me a dragon roar, Ruben.
What the?
That'll do, Ruben.
That
That'll
will do.
do.
I'm gonna do some gaming. I know there's shears.
That's everything.
Let's roll.
Yeah, dude. Roll.
Let's go. I heard a pretty juicy rumor about the building competition, but you guys have to promise not to say anything.
Okay.
Also, it's in 2 parts. Each part more exciting than the last. Spit it out, Axel. Part 1. The special guest at this year's Endercon is none other than Gabriel the Warrior him freaking self. Whoa.
Bruh!
Part 2. Part 2.
Wait, we're not really
According to my
teaching.
sources, the winner of the building competition is going to get to meet him.
No big deal. Gabriel is awesome, you idiots.
Meeting Gabriel would be a dream and an honor.
Totally. He's awesome. It'd be amazing to meet him.
Ruben better be careful in that costume. The last time Gabriel saw a dragon, it didn't end well.
Oof.
So, does this
I don't feel
source
bad
of
for it.
yours
It's
make
killed me in
posters for a
Minecraft.
living?
Huh? Yeah, my source doesn't exist. You guys are my only friends. Guys, let's stay focused.
Idiots.
We have a competition to win.
We never win. And this year we've got Ruben with us.
We're going to win because
What are you talking about?
up to now, we've hated losing. But today, my friends,
I think you do win. I don't remember.
how to love winning.
What if you don't like it?
That didn't sound as good as it did in my head.
What if you don't like
No,
it?
I'm with that.
All right.
Wait a minute. We're thinking about this all wrong. The point of the building competition isn't just to build something. We have to do something to get noticed by the judges.
Okay then. How
Idiots.
do we do this?
We don't just build something functional. We build something fun. After we finish the fireworks machine like we planned, then we build something cool on top of it.
You might be onto something.
If you want to get a reaction out of the judges, you build something scary. So I say we build a creeper.
Wouldn't an Enderman be better? I'm more scared of Endermen than creepers.
I do creepers. Because I'm terrified. proud of them.
All right, let's build the creeper.
You're going with Axel's idea?
Yes.
What's wrong with my idea?
Nothing. It could be totally cool.
It is cool.
Yeah. I think this is the first time we've decided on something before getting to the competition. Think we've got everything we need?
No.
Hurt to grab a little more. Let's get to grabbing then. We're so prepared. We can't lose. Cannot. Bring it in.
Montage.
No. Preparing is daring. No, that's the same thing. Forget it. Team on 3. 1, 2, 3. Team prepare.
Get out of there. Ba-ba-da-bop. Da-ba-ba-da-ba-doo-doo-boo-boo. Breaking a tree. Ruben's watching. Doing push-ups. Ruben's watching. Looking at a poster. Mining some sand. Do-do-do-do-do. Eating some squid. Getting more squids. And doing push-ups with one arm. Looking at poster while Ruben is watching, running through the flower place thing, and hitting even faster, doing sit-ups while Ruben is watching, mining snow while Ruben is watching, shearing sheep while Ruben is watching, and finally breaking this piece of wood with my fist. While Ruben is watching, and we've met together. Yeet! Yeet! And my Minecraft.
Building. Got all the stuff for it. We are so ready.
This year, it's going to be different. I'm not just ready to build. I'm ready to win.
Nice pig, losers.
Gabriel would go into Jesse.
Great. There's Lucas and the
Mr. Blonde Hair would go into
continues.
Man, they've got matching leather
Soren.
jackets and everything.
Axel goes into Magnus. And then
Well.
Felicia
The order of the losers.
Great. The fail squad's here.
Lucas.
goes
Got a load of these
Redstone
losers.
Girl.
Let's go, guys.
They'll have a team name.
Axel.
Orange.
How do you do?
No, your team name.
Team name? We are not ready for this.
Obviously. The nether.
So much for losing anonymously.
We are the Dead Enders.
We're the Dead Enders. Whoa. Sounds like a name for pirates.
It's cool.
Shut up.
Dead Enders. You guys are in booth 5.
Too big. Go, Ruben. Two.
Is that a freaking beacon? They have a freaking beacon?
Steal it.
Freaking beacon?
That's stained glass. They aren't just building a beacon. They're building.
Our design is better. A creepy
Yes.
fireworks,
Yes.
fancy light.
Yes.
Their difficulty score is going to be higher than our total score.
We've got something they don't. Fireworks.
We should probably stop staring at them.
Look, it's the order of the losers again.
No, we're the Dead Enders. Idiot.
We're just looking.
There'll be plenty of time for you all to look at it after it wins and gets shown at EnderCon.
You're being unpleasant.
Maybe not all of you. EnderCon doesn't allow outside food or drink.
Shut up.
What's that?
Jesse said, shut up. Do you need to hear it again?
I don't know. Maybe.
Stop wasting your time, Aiden. We've got work to do.
Yeah, Aiden. Idiot.
You're lucky I'm busy.
I'm not upload
Jesse.
this.
Guys,
Jesse. Petra.
Only time will tell, but we're optimistic.
Hey, Petra.
Yeah.
I forgot to thank you for that nether star.
hey Lucas. Not a problem.
You help these tools?
For the right price, I'll help anyone. If you need anything, you know where to find me.
None of us know where to find you.
Exactly.
No hard feelings, guys.
Huh?
If you're cool with Petra, you're cool with us.
May the best team win. I'm a fair
May
man.
the best team win.
I'm humble.
Careful what you wish for.
We'll see about that.
I'm humble.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I forgot that word means
welcome
I'm
to
dumb.
the EnderCon building competition.
I call myself humble and call myself dumb. I'm a hypocrite.
Have their build featured at EnderCon. The winners will
Oh, I don't know what day is this word. Oh, I'm so dumb.
Gabriel the Warrior.
Which represents Jesse in New Orders. Ocelots suck.
Handshake? We don't have a handshake.
Yes, we do.
We'll just make one up. We'll call it the Warrior Whip.
And just like that, I'm nervous again.
Don't talk like that.
I'm dead.
We can do this. Just stick to the plan.
Inside.
Everything will be fine.
I've been recording
This
for
year,
40 minutes.
Can't lose.
I'm gonna throw in an hour. Or how long this is.
Building starts.
Now.
Oh no! A fireworks dispenser! I'm so scared.
Shut up.
Your build. We'll worry about ours.
Queepa.
And now, the moment of truth.
Here goes nothing.
Oh man.
How are they not blind?
Cool. We'll win this for sure.
The creeper was definitely the right way to go.
Creepers optify explosions. And then...
Oh man. What? No way. It's just a bunch of dyed wool. Whoops.
Robin, you jerk! You jerk!
The lava's getting closer.
Ruined the build.
Ruben's going to get lost.
I stay and save the build. On it.
We've got it covered, Jesse. Be careful.
Yes! I'm going crazy.
We'll meet up with you at EnderCon.
You I'm going crazy over Ruben. I need medical help.
Ruben, where are you, buddy? Just oink if you can hear me.
Oink. Shoot. Pigs.
Ruben! No, not you, got pigs. Hey, all pigs but Ruben, shut up.
Yes, shut up. Oh, bush! It was the bush!
Yeah.
It was the smoke!
Ruben! Oh no, you in there, buddy?
No, he ain't.
Oh, jeez, please don't be toasted, Ruben.
I don't eat pig, so... Because I'm Muslim. Muslims don't eat pork, and pigs are pork. Oh yeah, you do that, and then you get tall grass.
Ruben, there you are. Oh, I'm so happy to see you.
Whoa! This be fighty time.
Ruben, run!
What, you idiot! What?
I think we're good.
No, you're not!
I think we made it.
Oh my god! Yeet!
Get back! Stay behind me. I got you.
Buck! Got to buck! 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 Shoot.
Ah! Stupid wooden swords.
Buck! 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 I chewed some gum and felt horrible and now I'm screaming.
I know it's bad. I'll take this.
I'll protect you.
Too many of them, buddy. Don't leave that spot, no matter what. You hear me?
Wait, I think I infected the story.
Get away from him!
Fuck!
Well, we got you.
He spiked on her! Buck! Got to buck! Yeet! Die!
Come on, let's get out.
Go, Felicia! I would call her Felicia because I can. Idiots. Those are run fishing.
I want to show you something.
Not that this isn't a really cool, dimly lit tunnel, but how far away is this thing you want to show me?
Careful, Jesse. You don't want to get a reputation as a wimp.
This isn't my first time in a cave, Petra.
Yeah, but have you ever seen a wither skull?
Felicia?
Whoa!
Fresh from the nether.
Fresh from your death.
Petra, you could have gotten yourself killed.
I don't care.
Don't worry so much. I can handle myself.
She don't care. Show me.
There's this guy I'm meeting up with at EnderCon. He's gonna trade me a diamond for it.
A demon?
Just go get the skull himself.
He's not the kind of guy who has time to do something like that.
What kind of guy is he then?
The kind who understands the value of hard work.
Wow.
Wow, what?
You want some lapis?
A single day, you went to the nether, you killed a wither skeleton. I mean, I did build a super cool statue, but still, it's pretty sweet being you, huh?
You know, you could come with me.
Sure.
I mean, if you're too nervous, I totally get it.
I'm all in, you little idiot.
You want me to come with you?
Consider it my charitable act for the day.
No matter what
Consider
you
it whatever you want me to consider it, as long as I get to come.
as long as you get to
Keep a
die.
crafting table down here?
Comes in handy.
Yeah.
Since that wooden sword of yours got busted,
You're giving me a new one?
even better, you can make your own.
Iron.
Plus 2 stones equals 1 sword. Just grab what you need.
Oh, okay. Thanks.
Take everything in the chest.
Hey, is all this stuff yours?
No, we're just stealing from whoever was dumb enough to leave this here. Of course it's mine.
Just making sure. Oh, here we go. Jackpot.
Idiots. Why would I craft a lever?
See? Isn't it better when you make it yourself?
No. Because I want to kill you more. What if you decide to kill... I haven't watched the entire series. What if you had to
Check it out.
get rid of
EnderCon's all
her
lit up.
arm? Or to like save her.
Good for you, Jesse.
It's about time we beat Lucas and his gang of jerks. What kind of stupid name is the Ocelots anyway?
Hey,
You know,
I like
this
cats.
may be kind of arrogant, but he has come through for me in tricky situations. You might want to get to know him, just in case.
Yeah.
Yeah, you might be right.
I'm just saying, if you run into him at EnderCon, try talking to him.
Try talking to his dead
Collaborate
soul.
with Petra.
How about a lecture on the power of my fists? It's short, but
Yeah.
deadly.
Come on, let's hurry.
Remember what EnderCon was like before it was cool?
Remember what we were like before we were cool?
Some of us will never be cool.
Ha ha.
Ruben has the feeling.
Creepers!
Time to jumping dive. Yeah.
Doesn't look good.
I want you to fight them. If I don't get to choose,
Well,
who's gonna
there's
fight?
only one way off this bridge. Whatever we do
Fight!
The only way off this bridge is through them.
Yep. Yeet, yeet, and yeet, and yeet, and yeet. What nerd? We have the bacon. Minecraft story mode. This is the weirdest part ever. It is. Yay! I'm sorry, chicken. I've been in this for 15 minutes. 50 minutes. It's about to be 51 minutes.
Don't you know? You dive into the water. You don't land on top of it. Pull yourself together and follow me.
No, waterworks. I just don't like it. Oh. EnderCon sucks.
So, when we're making the deal, I need you to let me do the talking. Okay?
Yeah, shut your mouth up.
Should I be nervous about this?
Yes.
Given your personality, your life experience, and everything else you've done to make it to this moment, yes.
Jesse.
And Petra?
Hey, you all know
Petra?
Petra, my new super close friend? We're super close now. We ran into each other while I was looking for Ruben. Doing in the woods, Petra?
Nothing. Just drawn by the sound of Jessie's high-pitched screams.
I'd been spider-bait if she hadn't found me. Sorry we didn't come with you, Jesse.
But hey, we won.
We did okay, didn't we?
I still wish I'd gotten that part in the back to look.
Party time.
We deserve a victory party. Who's in?
I like all kinds of parties, but especially ones where I get to celebrate winning.
About time we'll be the guest of honor at something.
Hey, Jessie, it's time to go see about that thing.
Oh, right, the thing.
Subtle.
Yeah?
As a punch to the face. Axel and I were gonna
Get
head to
punched
anyway.
in
See you
the
in
face.
I heard somebody saying there's free cake by the map booth.
Hurry. We're supposed to meet in the alley over there.
Suspicious.
Dark, very dark in here.
Suspicious.
That's weird. He said the dark, creepy alley close to the gates, but he's not here.
Yes.
He's late.
Are you sure this is the dark, creepy alley he meant?
It's cold.
Was.
I'm gonna turn my heater.
Okay, new plan. You stay here, just in case this is the spot he
Wait.
meant, and I'll look around.
Okay, I'll hold down the fort.
Thanks, Jessie. I'll be back before you know it. If he shows up while I'm gone, just stall for me.
Yeah, because that's what's gonna happen. I'm freezing. It's winter, basically.
And just who are you?
It's Thornton.
The name's Jesse. What's to you?
The name,
Be
this
with Petra, not whatever you're supposed to be.
is.
One good reason why I shouldn't walk out of here right now.
You're the guy who needed a wither skull, right? Not so loud, you idiot. Too many people know my business already.
You have the skull?
Well, Petra has it. She'll be back any minute now.
Well, as long as she's bringing it.
I suppose it wouldn't kill me to wait a minute longer. Well...
Ivor!
Here she is.
Sorry I'm late, but good things are worth waiting for. I've got what
Yeah.
If you have what
Yeah.
us, you didn't say us us when we first met. And I don't like surprises. If these are the sorts of people you associate with, perhaps we should call the whole thing off.
It's fine. There's no problem here.
Let's not be too hasty, okay?
I'm cool if he is.
I'm cool. If he's cool.
Settle down. You're both cool.
Proceed then.
I'll take the diamond now.
You've earned it.
He's laughing.
This is
No, it's Alex.
that guy.
We're going after him.
Make him pay, right?
Look at him.
Come on.
If I fall asleep in this video,
Did you see him anywhere?
no joke, I could literally fall asleep.
Lost.
Then we'll just have to find him again. Go.
I'm literally going to sleep.
There he is! Gabriel! Gabriel! Step aside, please.
Just one question.
Just one question. Does he like me?
What's up? Nothing. What's up with you? Nothing. What's up with you? I just...
What's up?
Hey, congrats on the win. I mean, I still think our beacon was amazing,
Hey,
but
bar, get too drunk.
you guys did a pretty good job too. I mean, I thought
Your
the
machine was
monster thing
cool.
plenty cool, but
Your friend hurt my pig.
You know, that stunt your friend pulled really hurt my pig.
okay, maybe, but I had nothing to do with that.
Hey, you didn't happen to see a creepy guy with long hair and a beard roaming around, did you?
I don't think so. Why?
He kind of scammed Petra out of a diamond earlier.
Oh, everyone knows you don't mess with Petra. Not if you know what's good for you. I'll keep an eye out, okay?
Thanks, I appreciate it.
So, we're cool?
I was like
Yeah, we're
flapping skin was annoying.
Ah, see you later, Lucas.
Yeah, see ya.
Just wiggled right out of that trap, didn't you? Well, wiggle as much as you want. You're not going anywhere. Axel, listen up. Any chance you've seen a creepy-looking, beardy guy anywhere? No. Petra told me what happened. I'm keeping an eye out for him. Okay, so I got a little distracted.
Oh, little.
This machine presses all my buttons. Unnecessarily complicated, mean to birds for no reason. Stop messing around, we need your help. I was looking, I swear. I've just got a short attention span. All right, I'll look. After I watch one more chicken get owned. I see you now, weirdo.
Well, if it isn't Team Trash Bag, how's your
You're a trash bag.
Kind of busy right now, man.
What, busy trying to get a life? Busy trying to find some friends? Hey. Hey, what do you think you're...
What do you think you're doing?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Get away from me!
I said I was sorry. Ruben, is that you?
Nothing sticks to your ribs quite like a juicy pork chop.
Oh, heck nah.
It's a big idea. I'm trying to run a business here.
It's my pig.
My pig! You kidnapped my pig!
Well, I don't know what you're talking about, Chief. I found this pig wandering alone in the streets.
Please, he's my friend.
To me, he's inventory. I might be amenable to some kind of trade. Not that you look like you got much of value. I gotta get some kind of return on my investment.
Bro, I will kill you.
Give back my pig.
All right, it's yours.
You can easily fight him.
I'm sorry, was so busy trying to find that creepy dude, I didn't notice.
Shut.
Remember that thing I had to go do with Petra? Long story short, we met up with this guy, he cheated me and Petra on a deal, and now we're trying to track him down. You in?
Oh, I'm in, all right.
Any sign of him?
I thought I saw him earlier, but it was just a false alarm. Wait, there he is! Looks like he's heading towards the hall.
We're gonna have to get past that usher to follow him.
Let's go!
It's been an hour.
So, yeah, hey.
What would it take to get us inside tonight?
Tickets? Might sound crazy, but we're actually on an important mission.
Me too.
Tickets to the show? Because, I mean, otherwise...
Chicken.
Chicken! It's gone. You're totally fine. You were totally cool, dude.
We have to do something. Like what?
This show has been sold out for ages.
We need a distraction.
A lot of chickens running around might be distraction.
Shoot! Get out of here!
Usher is afraid of chickens. What would you say if I told you I want to break this guy's chicken machine to create the mother of all distractions?
But you have to break that pane of glass. How are you going to reach it?
Let's look around. There has to be something we can do.
I'm gonna do a Minecraft video.
Bet I could reach that glass with a slime block.
Well, you've come to the right place. Our slime's the best.
Oh, hey, we meet again. Hey. One slime block, please.
We don't give out slime blocks here, just slime balls. We've got a limited supply today, and we're only giving out 2 per customer.
Can I please have some slime?
Ugh, whatever.
A round of slime balls for everyone, please.
Wait, this is only 8 slime balls. We need 1 more to make a block.
Okay, we need to find another way to get some more slime, and quick.
On it.
Naruto.
Hey, Lucas, can you do me a favor? Anything's possible. I need slime balls. I swear I have a really good explanation.
Whatever you guys are doing, count me in.
Thanks, Lucas. Told you he was useful.
Oh, man. He isn't actually cool, is he?
Remains to be seen.
It's crafting time. Ta-da! 1 slime block. Gross.
I'll take that. Right there.
It's all you, Jesse.
Give me a boost.
Yikes!
My precious poultry! Rasta, pack out your rock.
Everett.
Now's our chance.
Bro, this buff man just got toppled.
Hey!
Where'd he go?
There.
Into hell.
Through that door.
What do we do once we catch him? There are a million ways to play this.
We kill him.
I wouldn't mind a little payback.
He deserves it for crossing Petra.
You ready?
Ready.
I give him that screen that says you're dead.
You see anything?
He must have gone out another way. What is all this?
Looks like it used to be the basement. Weird place to have a hideout.
I bet you anything I'll find my wither skull here.
And if we find anything else cool to steal along the way, so be it, right?
Yeah.
Axel, that's not what we're here to do.
I did say we wanted payback.
No better payback than thieving from a thief, right?
Let's focus on finding the skull, not stealing.
Nobody ever lets me have any fun.
Yeah, because you're probably killed them.
Find what we're looking for, the faster we can get the heck out of here.
Oh, hello. Too heavy and too soft.
But super flashy. You're keeping it? But I thought it was too soft, too heavy.
It still might come in handy. And it is super flashy. Hey, you still have that one stone sword, right?
Yep. Find anything? I want to steal that and that. I just want to touch that. Ooh, take a look at this. You're not going to believe me, but I swear I had a dream about this. Okay, Potion. I know this is a big step, but
I want it. So no.
come on, Axel, make yourself useful. Go find that skull. I am. Nope. You're literally doing the exact opposite of what I just asked you to do. There's no way he won't notice his fancy potion is missing. A good thief always covers his tracks. Fixed it. Oh, yeah, the perfect crime. Hey, Ruben, find any clues? What is it, buddy? You smell something?
What? He's like a canine.
Something over there? Good work, Ruben.
Bruh.
What is all this stuff?
Soul sand. It was everywhere in the Nether.
What about that block in the middle?
I've never seen one of these before. I wonder if I just take a closer look.
Don't touch that, Olivia.
I was just curious.
Don't forget what we're here for. Find that skull. So, good news, weird news. I found the skull, but
Why'd I risk my neck for that skull if he's got two of them already?
maybe Ivor's some kind of collector, a trophy hunter. Or he could be collecting them to make a bunch of banners.
I think I know what's going on here. Soul sand plus 3 wither skulls. That's the recipe for a wither.
But a wither? That's...
One of the worst monsters there is.
We came down here to find the skull. Well, we found it.
Maybe we should just grab it and get out of here while we still can.
Guys?
Scatter!
Don't you recognize me? Oh, wait. Surprised to see me? No, that's not good. Thought you were rid of me, didn't you? That's better. What was that? Who's there? What are you doing here? What did you see?
Leave her alone!
Yeah, back off, pal. You two, did you follow me here?
You thought you could get away with it, didn't you?
We're here to prove you wrong. What are you going to do about it?
I'm so cold.
We know what you're doing down here. Soul sand and 3 wither skulls. You're building a wither. Smarter than you look. Hey, nobody talks to my friends like that. Now shut your mouth, or else. Enough. You've wasted too much of my time already.
Where'd he go?
If you won't leave of your own volition, I'll happily remove you myself. Show our friends the door, will you?
Sure is.
And now, for the first time ever here at EnderCon, we are very proud to present
The one, the only. Please, please. Thank you. Are you with me?
Everybody okay?
Guys? Where's Lucas?
I thought he was right behind me.
Well, if he's not here, the only place he could be is...
In the chest.
He's still down there.
Ivor's got an iron golem and all the ingredients to build a wither down there. If he were to unleash it on this crowd of people, we have to act fast.
It just so happens that the greatest warrior of all time is in the building. We should ask Gabriel for help. This is the smartest way to help Lucas.
He's tough.
I'm going after Lucas.
We can't be the type
Going after Lucas by myself.
By yourself?
I'm here to
Are you sure, Jesse?
you can.
Yeah. The rest of you, go get Gabriel.
We're on it, Jesse.
We'll figure out a way to warn Gabriel, and then we'll meet you back here.
Let's crash this party. Can't go looking for greatness.
Be back as soon as I can.
This is built.
Be careful.
One block at a time. With the right training and guidance, anyone, and I mean anyone, can become a hero. You
Here goes nothing.
I literally might just fall asleep.
Lucas. Hear me? Even though I'm whispering. Jesse. Is that you whispering super loudly? Lucas, over here. You okay? I've been worse. Well, I can't say this is the best spot I've ever been. Just run. Run where? You don't think I tried that already? Yeah. Now, Lucas, run. Nice one, Ruben. Okay, Jesse, come on. Let's go. Thanks for coming back for me. I didn't know if anybody was going to. No man left behind. That's my motto. Guess I owe you one. Where are the others?
Dude, I don't know how I could be any clearer. Weird guy, doing weird stuff. Freaky, with a side of strange. Why won't you listen to me? What do you want me to do? Tell you charade style? I promise you, that's the last thing I want you to do. 4 words, 6 syllables. Sounds like Smonster in the Schmasement. Next.
Wait, just...
I have a question for you.
Excuse me, sir, you'll have to wait your turn.
Just tell me first. Do you really believe anyone can be great?
With enough hard work, yes.
Was that where I went wrong? I simply didn't work hard enough?
Ivor?
That's the guy who attacked us in the basement.
I wish I could say I was surprised.
If it's surprises you want, you're in for a treat. Why don't you tell them the real story, Gabriel?
Scooby Snacks.
I see time has made you bitter.
And it's made you an even bigger fool. Now these people were promised greatness, and I'm ready to deliver. I'm sorry this
Somebody
is how they
stop
have to-
him.
Gabriel, you have to stop him. Nothing built can last forever, Gabriel.
Ivor, no!
Creature, attack!
I know I have to post this.
Everyone stay calm.
It takes so
This
long.
foul beast is no match for me. Creature, attack! What have you done?
Gabriel!
No, stay away! It's after me, not you.
Look at him! The mighty Gabriel! Looks like true greatness is out of his reach. He may not be able to defeat this creature, but I can! Creature! Retreat! Creature! Retreat! Retreat, I said! Retreat! He's lost control of it! Oh, no need to be alarmed, my friends. I have an elixir that will destroy this creature. That potion, is that?
Yay.
What? Impossible. It should have worked. I took such care.
The potion. Axel, you've got to throw the real potion.
But finders keepers. You thieves, you're ruining everything.
Axel, come on. Jesse, throw it.
Yay.
It's protecting itself. Without the command block exposed, the potion is useless. It wasn't supposed to happen like this.
Ivor! You coward, come back here!
Jesse, help me.
Thank you. Ivor was right about one thing. I can't defeat that thing. Not on my own. Everyone's running away. Except for you. Will you help me?
Of course.
Follow me!
Okay, guys, I'm gonna end it here. Hope you enjoyed it because I really have to post this. So, hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.